Welcome everybody to my latest video. For this video, I thought I'd show you guys the inside workings of the gun for the Terminator 2 Judgment Day cabinet. So here it is. Here's the insides. There's not really anything wrong with it, so I'm not actually doing any repairs. I just wanted to check the insides, kind of clean it out a little bit. Now, one thing that you guys should know, and if you don't know already, in my opinion, there's two types of gun games. You got guns like this that are used on games like Crisis Zone, and then you got guns like this that are used on games like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Operation Wolf, etc. Now, if you have a gun and it's not in a fixed position, it moves around, that operates differently than a gun that's in a fixed position. And what I mean is, you see how this is attached to the actual cabinet, whereas this one is not? Now, for these type of guns, long story short, basically there's a sensor on the inside of the gun. So if you block this right here, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get any reaction on the screen. Now, what happens is, like I said, there's a sensor on the inside, and if you block the opening right there, nothing's going to happen on the screen. You'll get the bullets being shown as being dispersed, but the actual game, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so now it's kind of hard to see, but if you look carefully on the screen, there is no type of a crosshair. One second, let me get this. Now here we are at the Terminator game, and you can see the crosshair right there. You see it moving back and forth. And you move the gun, you know, back, forth, up, down, and the crosshair moves the same way. Now again, on this type of a game, there is no crosshair. So let me go ahead and turn this off. Now, what I'm getting at is, if you buy a game like Terminator 2 or Operation Wolf or some other type of game where the gun is fixed to the cabinet and there's a crosshair on the screen, sometimes if somebody's selling a bad cab, and let's say you test it out and the crosshair on the screen is messing up, the seller might try and tell you, oh, well, it's because the cabinet's in the sunlight, and you know, if sunlight comes and it's going to mess up with the laser that's over here, and don't worry about it, just buy the cabinet. Well, don't trust them, because there is no laser, there is no sensor. Inside the barrel right here, all it is plastic. You can barely put your finger in it. So anytime they tell you that for a gun game like this one, if they tell you that it's not working because it's in the sun, that's crap. A game like this one, if they were to tell you that, then you believe them, because yellow light can interfere with the censoring of these type of gun games. But this one, as you saw, there was a crosshair, it was like a target on screen. And the way the computer board gets that crosshair is because of these things right here. These pots. There's one here, and there should be one on the other side right here. So basically, this type of a gun works almost like a computer mouse. There you can see the up-down. And basically, the little pot here, when it moves up and down, it's giving this it's basically telling the computer board to move the icon on here up and down. This one moves left and right, so when you move here, the icon on the game moves left and right. So I just wanted to point that out for anybody who's looking to buy this type of a game. If you saw my last video when I told you about this game, the seller tried to tell me that the game wasn't working properly because the machine was in the sunlight, and I knew that was crap, and I actually knew what the problem was. But for any of you who, you know, get that from a seller, don't believe them. It's not true. If a game such as this is not working right, you move the gun and the icon, the crosshair is not moving correctly, first try and go into the settings down there, calibrate the gun. If that doesn't work, then chances are your pots are out. This could be out, the one over here could be out, or even this bracket right here. This could be broken. It's not working correctly. So I just thought I'd point that out. But anyways, here's a quick look at the inside of the gun. Nothing too fancy if you think about it. So, until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.